homie C-Rod, and I won first place today. I got my winter tournament pack, I got my booster packs, and of course, I did it with the main man, Monkey D. Luffy. I've been holding off on this deck profile because I've been trying my hardest to make it to the top with this deck, and I got a deck for you. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe. Let's get to the deck list, and we're gonna open these up, these winter packs and our booster packs, on our whatnot. So definitely go follow us in the description down below. We do awesome live auctions, and we're always trying to win and get those winter packs. So here we have Monkey D. Luffy. Let's go with the deck profile. And also, guys, at the end of the video, since it is Christmas time, we're going to be announcing the giveaway winner of this awesome, beautiful playmat or field cloth in the back from Pyramid. So if you entered for the giveaway, make sure to stick to the end. Maybe you win. So let's go with the leader. So what does Monkey D. Luffy do? Just in case nobody knows, he's able to give one of your rested Dawn to one of your characters or leader, allowing you to get an extra 1,000 boost or activate Dawn abilities. And that's pretty much it. He's 5,000. The way you play this deck is hyper aggro, push for the kill type beat. So that is the leader. And now let's run the cards that we are running in here. So this deck is a monster powerhouse, guys. We're gonna be running 4 of the Namis. Yeah, this Nami, guys, it is a must. This card picks up the top 5, and you're able to get yourself any of the Straw Hat Crew characters. And the reason this is so beast is because you need to find those rush cards when it is vital to go in for the final kill. And Nami lets you find those rush cards, allowing you to kill and do other amazing things. So 4 of those mandatory, because you need to search for the right moment and push. Then, of course, the other Straw Hat Crew member, we are going to be running 4 of the Chopper. Now, this Chopper is adorable, eating his cotton candy, and he's just a 1-drop blocker. In this game, blockers are a must. They are game-changing. Chopper is a MVP without a doubt. I usually block to protect my characters and keep pushing with those characters. That's how I play this deck. Stay tuned, guys, because I will also be having a montage gameplay video of this, explaining this deck in more detail. So definitely hit that subscribe. And we always do giveaways like this field cloth in the back. If you love it, make sure to check out Pyramid, link in the description down below. So we have Sanji right here. Now this guy is beast. He's a 2k counter, meaning you can defend yourself when you are being attacked. And usually I bring him out turn 2 if I have him. Against a red matchup, I wouldn't bring him out because red is hyper aggro and they're going to take your life. So what Sanji does is you could take a life with his ability, and he gains 2,000 power plus 2 rested Dawn, making him a 7,000 beast attacker. So he's very good if your opponent is one of those stally decks against blue decks like Crocodile, or against green decks. This guy is a must. Bring him out turn 2. We have 3 of them, but against red, you don't want to bring him out. And he's just a beast because he allows you to get hand and pressure. 2 of those, and he's good for countering. Now, one of the sleeper cards, shout out to Supakari, because of her, I started running this card, and this guy is a beast, Usopp. Now, this Usopp, guys, if it has 1 Dawn on it, he's able to draw a card when your opponent activates an event card during your turn. So what I like to do is bring him out against Kaido, against any blue deck, against even green, even against red. This guy is beast. Towards mid game or late game is when your opponent starts activating a lot of event cards. So you're going to be able to plus and draw off of this. And worst case scenario, he's a 2k counter. And on top of that, you could attack little dudes because he's 3k power. Beast of a card. Do not sleep on Usopp. He is a drawing master, and you can always counter him. Now for our 2-cost rush card, we are going to be running 3 Sanjis. Now this Sanji is beast. It gets around Kaido because you could aggro him. It gets around Kid because you could kill all their little 1-drops. This guy is a must run, and what's beast about him is that if he has 2 Dawn, he becomes an instant attack. And since your Luffy gives 1 Dawn under it automatically, you're going to be able to push very easily with this guy. And what's beautiful is that your opponent usually tries to attack him, meaning you have more lives, allowing you to bring more cards on the field and pressure your opponent to their final death. 3 Sanjis. Those don't have any counters, so you don't want to run too many of those. You want to be able to defend. And talking about counters, we're running 4 Mr. Brook, the skeleton rock star. Now this guy right here has 2k counter, meaning you can defend with him very effectively. He's a searchable 2k counter because he is a Straw Hat Crew character, so Nami could search him out. And what's powerful is that he's able to give 2 Rested Dawn to your leader or your character, meaning you're going to be able to push for some extra pressure, and on top of that you're going to have a 3k body on board that's able to kill little things or even pressure your opponent next turn and keep the aggro pushes. Combine Brook with one of these Sanjis and you're looking at a powerhouse of a combo. So we have 4 of these Brooks, a must 4 of. Then I ran 3, just 3 Nico Robin. I know some people like running 4, but everybody plays around Robin. Everybody that is good, at least, will play around Robin. And everybody knows that Robin is able to kill a 3k power or less on the field just by attacking when it has 1 Dawn. So this card is awesome for certain matchups. If you're going against green, it's Beast. If you're going against blue, it's Beast. It's just not that good against purple decks because Kaido brings out big, heavy guys. But for the most part, this Robin is knocking out beast. Do not underestimate this girl, and you could also counter her. So we have 3 of those, and then, yep, I have the alternate art. I wish I had 3 of. I'm not flossing like that, but you know, I'm working on it, guys. So we got 3 Zoros, okay? This is the alternate art, the highest rarity. I think this card's like $80 or something. And then we have the original, just in case you want to see how it looks. And we're running 3 of these. I thought 3 was the perfect number for Zoros, guys. 4 was kind of overkill because I would not want to have too many 3 drops in the deck. This guy, pretty simple and basic ability. It has Rush, so as soon as you bring it out, it's going to be able to attack, and it's a 5k. And on top of that, since your Luffy gives 1 Dawn, it's a 6k attacker. Pretty darn good. 3 Zoros. I think that's the perfect ratio. You could get away with 4, but you're going to have to cut some other stuff out. And the reason I ran 3 Zoros is because I run 4 of the Monkey D. Luffy. Yes, this guy got me out of so many wins. He is a MVP from the starter deck, guys. Now, what this guy is able to do is, as soon as it comes out, it has Rush, meaning it can attack. It has 6k power, so it's going to be able to push. And if it has 2 Dawn under it, it could attack through blockers, allowing you to be able to push through your opponent's blockers and pretty much go for game. Monkey D. Luffy, simple but effective. 4 of those. And then we have another Monkey D. Luffy. I ran only 1 of the promo Monkey D. Luffy. You could run Frankie, or you could run this guy. I like this guy because sometimes you want to just have a body on field, and I only ran 1 of them because I was trying to fill up a spot, and he's searchable. It's a Straw Hat Crew. Honestly, guys, with this deck, you want to bring bodies on the field and keep those bodies alive, and then take your life with Sanji. I'll be having a more in-depth, detailed video soon with a montage of me just knocking everybody out with this deck, so definitely stay tuned, subscribe, and you could also win yourself awesome giveaways like this pyramid in the back. Definitely check them out, link in the description down below. So right over here we have Mr. Law. Now this is another promo card. This is a beast. Look at this 3-dimensional figurine right here. I love this artwork right here. Let me know in the comments, do you like this artwork? I would like to know. So right here, he is a simple card for 4 Dawn. He comes out, minus his 2k something on the field, and he's a 5k body as well. The reason this is so good is because you minus something on the field, meaning you could attack it. Since it's less power, your opponent's going to have to use their hand to keep it alive. So this is like a way to remove your opponent's cards more effectively by reducing cards' power. Very, very useful, especially against Kid when they bring out their big blockers. You can just minus them and start pressuring, and that does wonders. Then another minusing effect card, one of the best cards in the deck in my opinion, is Otama. Now this girl, for one Dawn, she comes out and minuses 2k as well. So she's kind of like Law, but she's 2k counter and she has 0 power. So you're not going to really attack with her. You just want to bring her out, minus a blocker, and then start attacking, and hopefully that's enough to kill your opponent's blocker. Or you could also minus something and knock things out with Robin. It's a very awesome card. Then we have four jet pistols, guys. Now, the reason I run 4 jet pistols, some people are like, whoa, why so many jet pistols? Well, it has an activate main trigger that if this card is taken from your life, you can activate it and knock something out with 6k power or less. That is so beast, guys. Why is it so beast? It is able to knock out blockers and go for game. It is able to knock out big heavy guys because of the fact that we have cards like Otama that will reduce the card's power by 2k. Then it'll reduce it down to hopefully under 6,000, being able to knock out heavy big battle cards that Kaido has, like King. This is a beast of a card. 4 of, in my opinion, it's a must. Then one of the best cards in the entire deck, in my opinion, is Diable Jambe. Now, the Diablo kick, what I like to call it, is so good. The reason it's so good is because for 1 Dawn, you're able to give one of your Straw Hat crew member cards on the field an ability to not be blocked, meaning your opponent cannot activate any blockers, allowing you to push for the final kill. I usually use this card when my opponent is left at 0 life, and then they swarm the field with like 10 blockers. You can only have 5 cards. 5 blockers. I was being a little exaggerated. And then all you do is just activate this card and then attach all 10 Dawn to one of your Straw Hat crews, and GG's, well played. And on top of that, it has a trigger. If you take it from life, you could KO a blocker that's 3 or less as well. So 3 is the perfect ratio. You could get away with 2, but with the way I play this deck, I'm going hyper aggro, push for the life. I really don't care to kill my opponent's battle cards, character cards, unless I have to. So 3 of those. And then some more searching capabilities for the event cards. I ran 2 into years at the Sabbaty because of the reason that this deck is heavily aggro themed. So you're gonna need the right Straw Hat crew character to push for game that you need at the moment. So this card allows you to pick up the top 5 and add yourself any Straw Hat crew character card, allowing you to get yourself the Luffy, allowing you to get yourself the Brook, the Sanji, whatever you need at the moment to go for the game. This is the card that is gonna do it. And it could also search out Nami, allowing you to search even more. And it has an activate main trigger, so if you take it from life, you could also search as well. This is a must-have card in my opinion, because this deck is heavily based on pushing, and you might need to find the right Straw Hat crew to go for the last push. Then I ran 3 guard points as the counter that is going to save your butt. Now this card right here is so good because for 1 Dawn, only 1 Dawn, you get 3k power. And that is a lot, guys. That is enough to keep one of your character cards alive. Like I said, definitely stay tuned. I'm going to be having a montage video of me whooping almost every single deck with this deck. And Luffy is beast. Do not sleep on Luffy, guys. People are in that Zoro game, but Luffy is beast. And this also has a trigger that if you take it from life, you could also get 1,000 for the remainder of the turn. Beast-like card. Now, for the last card, I have to get it. The last card in the deck, I only ran 1 of because it is a secret rare, and I like to keep the tradition of Dragon Ball Super, where secret rares are 1-ofs. And honestly, 1 of Shanks is good enough for me. This guy is able to come out for 9 Dawn, so it's very, very late game. So that's why 1 or 2, you can get away with 2, but 1 is perfect for me. This guy comes out, it has 10k power, it has rush, and it cannot be blocked by little weak blockers. This is a beast of a card, could get you a game, and when it comes out, it kills almost anything because of its high power boost. And that is my first place winning Monkey D. Luffy deck. If you want yourself one of these tournament packs, play this deck and master it, definitely stay tuned. we are going to be having more awesome stuff on this channel. I'm going hard in the paint with this game, guys. So if you like it, make sure to hit me a like, and I'll drop more One Piece broken deck profiles. And on top of that, stay tuned at the end for the pyramid field cloth, the one that you see right back here. And we're gonna call it a wrap. Like we always say, y'all stay super and good luck, people. All right, so let's see what the giveaway winner is. It looks like it goes to Jessica Viafana. It looks super cool. Congratulations. Make sure to hit us up and we'll get you that playmat.